إني أصبحت أشهدك وأشهد حملة عرشك وملائكتك وجميع خلقك أنك أنت الله لا إله إلا أنت وحدك لا شريك لك وأن محمدا عبدك ورسوله. 4 times. It's password. How that working, we don't know. But we have to believe it's working. Why we have to believe it's working? Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala promised and the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam believe it. If you believe Google, if you believe machine, and we are mu'min, we have to believe Allah and His Messenger. One day I was in the masjid in Zubaydah, and we say that, and Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, most of the brother, when they learn something, they follow it, they practice it. One brother, he left the masjid, then second day he come to me, he said, Imam, Wallahi my dua is working. I say, tell me how? He said, look, I was here in the masjid, I follow your dua, like all what we say. Then he said, when I left, the first light, like this light, it was green. And when you see your light green, what you have to do?
Pass.
You pass. You don't look right and left, you pass. He said, but subhanallah, I feel like something not right. He said, just I look on my right side before the light, just I look on my right side, I see car came like maybe 100 speed. And he said, I put like a brake little bit, he passed. He said, if I was like just looking to the light, wallahi, maybe he killed me. Wow. I was sure the dua working, how the feeling, like who hold him before. Yes, brother, we have to believe that.
Yes, sure.
And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala promised us in the Quran, in many ayat, like the ayah what I recite tonight, Surah Al-Taghabun. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Inna alladhina amanu wa amilu salihat. The one who believe and he do good deed. Inna alladhina amanu wa amilu salihat. Yukaffir anhum sayyi'atihim. Number 1, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will forgive all your sins. Because we do good deed, we are a human being. كل ابن آدم خطأ. No one is perfect. No one is ma'soom except the prophets and the messenger. But for us, every day we make mistake, we make sins. كل ابن آدم خطأ وخير الخطائين التوابون. You know about the man or woman, our nafs. Some nafs we call it al-ammara bis-su. And nafs al-ammara bis-su, always he do haram thing or bad thing. Never he think about halal. Example, if you bring him to the masjid, he come to masjid, but he try to make something not to get the reward. Like he want to stay in the line to make laugh. He want to push somebody. He want to talk about somebody. Even in the masjid. This we call it an-nafs al-ammara bis-su. Always he think about bad thing. Wal-'iyazu billah. Second one, an-nafs al-lawwama. We are in this level. An-nafs al-lawwama, when we make sense, right away we make istighfar. Or before 1 hour or 2 hours or 3 hours. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the most merciful, Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim, when the mu'min makes sense, sayyi'ah, the angel on the left side, he did not write it right away. He give us chance. When you do good hasana, the minute when you make intention, they write it down. Example, before you sleep Isha, if you make intention, I will wake up for Qiyam al-Layl, they write it down for you right away. If you wake up, they write it to you double, 7 times, that time 100 times 700. But if you don't wake up, already you get one reward. But when you make intention for sayyah, number one, they don't write it down. When the time of sayyah come, like you, but you don't make it with intention, no, it is haram, I don't want to make it, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, they give it to you one good deed. If you make it, they don't write it right away. They give you chance like maybe 7 hours. If you make istighfar by this 7 hours, they cancel it from your records. You will not get it. This we call it an-nafsul lawwama. For that, always like, example, you sit down with somebody, he make ghiba. He talk about somebody. You hear it, by force you hear it. The best way to not hear it, brother, this is ghiba, I don't want to hear it. Please don't talk about that. When the brother became here, you can talk. This is the sunnah, to not listen to ghiba. But by force, like you hear it, and then right away make istighfar. You forget something, right away make istighfar. And the istighfar, my dear respected brothers, too much benefit, inshallah, we'll talk about later. But about the third nafs, and nafsul mutma'innah. First one,